Today we're going to be reviewing the Pentax K1000, one of the most trusted 35mm cameras ever produced, earning it the title of the workhorse of the film photography industry. Hello folks, and welcome to my channel. My name is David Adam Beazle. As I said, today we're going to be looking at the Pentax K1000. It's an amazing camera, super simple, really great for people looking to get started in the film photography industry. This camera was produced from 1976 to 1997. It is a fully mechanical camera, meaning that you don't need a battery to operate it. It does, however, take a battery for its light meter, which is a needle center light meter. Very easy to read. Everything about this is simple. It's bare bones in the best of ways. The fact that these cameras are so cheap and easy to fix means that they've been circulated around a lot. And considering how many of them were made, that makes this the STD of film cameras. So if you haven't contracted one of these in your film career, well, you haven't really been partying then, have you? You can pick one of these camera bodies up for somewhere around $100 pretty easily. It'll most likely come with a 50mm lens of some sort. The one that I have is a 1.7, which is a really great aperture to have on a film camera for beginners or experts alike. It's a great portrait lens, if that's the sort of thing you're looking for. It's got a very trustworthy, solid shutter sound to it. Shutter sound is something that's pretty important to a lot of people when it comes to film photography. I find this one pretty satisfying, that nice chunk to it. I have three different lenses for my Pentax. I have a 50mm 1.7. I have a 19mm 3.8. I picked up another lens a little while ago, 50mm macro lens 2.8. If you're just starting out, this is perfect for you. This is the exact camera that you want, and you should be in the cool kid club and contract one of these at some point in time. I took this camera with me when I went on a trip back home to Wisconsin. I went back in the fall with my dog. I went on a nice trail run. And after my trail run was done, I found myself just sort of hanging around, so I decided I must want to be here for some reason, so I may as well walk around.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one, buddy.
I had forgotten how green and mossy Wisconsin is. This is footage from Wausau, Wisconsin, where I was born and raised, up on top of Rib Mountain. It was a beautiful day. That's some photos using my 19mm lens, nice wide angle stuff. I shot these time lapses either on my iPhone SE or on my GoPro. That's the viewfinder on top of the observation tower. The film that I was shooting, I believe, was some Fuji 200. A film stock that I really love. It's got such vibrant greens to it. It really helped, considering the things that I was shooting. That was probably my 50mm lens. I didn't have the macro lens at the time, otherwise I probably would have used that. But I basically just spent, I think, 3 or 4 hours walking around shooting photos in the woods, and then made my way from southern Wisconsin back up to Wausau to go visit some more family and whatnot. I'm pretty sure when I made this video edit that I actually used just about every photo that I shot on that trip. I think I went through 3 rolls or something like that over the 3 or 4 days that I was there. And as you can see, I didn't have any issues with the camera body malfunctioning. The Pentax K1000 is just such a sturdy, reliable camera. It's no surprise that it did earn the title and retains the label of being a workhorse camera. I would imagine that at one point in time when people would be going out for commercial shoots, that they would have their preferred camera that they would be shooting and probably brought a Pentax K1000 with them. Just in case the other camera had some sort of issue, they knew they could fall back on this and that the camera would be fully functional and capable of capturing images, making images. I do believe in the distinction between taking a picture and making a picture. I hope you enjoyed my review of this camera. If you did, please like and follow. I'm just getting this channel going now. I'm really looking forward to making content for you folks in strictly film photography, not that digital stuff, not that wham bam thank you picture taking thing that people do. I believe in film photography. I think it's actually getting ready to make a big comeback, and the satisfaction that you will get from shooting film photography is something that I cannot stress enough is legitimate, and just, I don't know, it's a decision I made in my life and I've never regretted it since. So thanks for watching, and here's that extra little bonus that I got for you. While the Pentax K1000 is a widely traded and sold camera, you can get a camera body for about $100 with a lens. But what people don't really know is that the Pentax MX is actually a smaller camera body. It fits the same mount, so you'll be able to pick up lenses for the same price for that camera. But since it's not as widely known as the Pentax K1000, you can actually get it for about $20 cheaper if you look online. I would always suggest going to a local photography store. Hopefully they actually sell film photography equipment. Go to your local shop. Traditionally, I'm a skateboarder, so I believe in supporting the local shops. I believe in keeping the industry alive from where you're at. So hopefully you can go down there and look for either one of these K1000 bodies or pick up the MX, which will have a couple of more bells and whistles to it. It won't be quite as simple as this, but it's still a really good, reliable camera, and you might end up getting a little bit of a deal on it. So thanks a lot, folks, and we'll see you in the next show.